Hello everyone, my name is Tabriz. Today I will tell you how to enable IIS and what is it and what options are available to configure it in your Windows operating system. So for enable it, first of all open your control panel, go to programs and features, that program and feature options, and in left panel turn Windows feature on or off option are given, so click on it. A Windows feature dialog box is open. When you click on Windows feature on or off option, so for enable IIS click the checkbox that is available with Internet Information Services. So first of all I will tell you what is IIS. So IIS stand for Internet Information Server. It is an extensible web server created by Microsoft that is used with Windows NT family. IIS support HTTP, HTTPS, FTP, FTPS, SMTP, and it is written in your C++ language. So this is one of the most popular web servers from Microsoft that is used to host and provide internet-based services to IIS, internet-based services to ASP.NET and ASP web applications. A web server is responsible for providing a response to requests that come from the user. User always uses a browser, and user always make a request to the server for to get some information from the server. So when a user request for any information to the server, so the request come from the client to server. IIS takes that request from user and process it and send response back to the user. So IIS has its own ASP.NET. ASP.NET is a technology that basically used for creating web application. So IIS has its own ASP.NET process engine to handle the ASP.NET request. The way you configure an ASP.NET application depend on what version of IIS the application is running on. So a user requests some information, the server receives the request and process the request and send back to the user. This is the process for response, give response back to the user. So IIS includes a setup program for building and administering web application, search engines, and support for writing web-based application that access databases such as SQL Server. With IIS you can make your computer to work as a web server. So first of all click on the checkbox that is given with Internet Information Service. You can also check other option here for enable different type of services. If you want to enable message services, so you have to enable Microsoft Message Queue Server, MSMQ server, and also there is a facility to enable Telnet server. So it allows other computer to connect to your computer remotely, and you can also enable Hyper-V. Hyper-V, it's basically used for when you want to create a mobile application. So we have to enable Hyper-V setting. So a lot of options are available here. At this time I only want to configure IIS, so select IIS option and click OK. It will take some time for enable all the setting or install all the settings successfully in our computer. So you have to wait for some time. Basically using IIS you can make your computer to work as a web server and provide the functionality to develop and deploy ASP.NET web application on the server. You can also set security for a particular website for a specific user and computer in order to protect it from unauthorized access. So if a user is unauthorized, so it is not able to access your website, so only the authorized user can access your website. So it also provides security for authenticate your user who is able to open the website, who is not able to open the website or any other application. Basically IIS helps organization to increase websites and application availability while lowering system administration and cost of deployment. IIS 8.0 or 7.5 supports HTTPS, FTP, FTPS, SMTP and NNTP, as I tell you earlier. So it is taking so more time, so wait for until it install everything successfully in your computer. It is also very helpful if you want to require remote access for successfully use Visual Source Web database. So you will need to enable IIS on the server. Okay, it's done. Windows completed the requested changes, so click on close option. When the IIS is configured successfully, a folder is created in C drive called inetpub. You can here different folders available. en.us is basically says what language you are uses, English language. Basically it is used US English, and it contains some history. It's recording to administration and application host. It is a configuration, basically both file as a configuration file that is important to enable IIS. It contains log history if you do something or if you create some websites in IIS. So next, it's a temporary folder that contains your app pool information, pools, basically applications pools that is different for the website. Many websites using the same application pool for different purpose. And IIS temporary compressed files, it contains some compressed files that is used by IIS temporarily. And the very important folder is www root. If you create any website, at that time all of the folder is created here. Means just like if you create a website that is running on port number 80, so folder created with the name of port number 80 here, so you can able to use or change the configuration for using its configuration file that is available in port number 80. So click on IIS start option. It will show you a welcome message that says it says basically IIS installed successfully. So if you want to open your IIS manager, just simply hit Windows plus R and write inet mgr and click OK. Okay, click on S. It open IIS manager for you. Basically this is a whole configuration thing. So you can see your website here. What our website is actually running. This is a default website created by the IIS manager, and it always run on port number 80. And this is a feature view, this is a content view of your default website. Now this time our website is started. If you want to stop your website configuration, or if you do not want to run your default website, click on stop, and if you want to start it again, click on start option. You can view applications that is related to this. At this time I did not add any application. If you want to add, click on add option and give alias name, use a pool default application pool name, or select a different app pool settings from here. If you any other, give the physical path of that, connect and enable preload, then click OK, and you can see a folder content view, or this is the application pool option, and your app pool name is alias name is default app pool started, status is started, and that uses a version 4.0 .NET CLR. Integrated identity, it's according to status. You can check all the things here, and .NET CLR version according to everything is most of the option here. You can remove all of the settings, or you can stop, you can recycle. Many of the things is available here. So this is all the video that help you to enable IIS for your Windows operating system. So that's it for today. If you like this video, please subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.